Hello, and welcome to Delta Tech's Sage 300 video tutorial series. In this video, we will walk through the process of locking and unlocking fiscal periods in Sage 300. To start with, let's understand why we need to lock fiscal periods. Generally, for most finance departments, we reconcile and finalize accounts after the end of each month. Locking a fiscal period prevents accidental update to accounts that have already been reconciled and finalized. In Sage 300, you can lock fiscal periods by modules. Before we lock a fiscal period, let's look at the flow we should adopt in the process. If you use the operations modules, such as order entry, inventory control or purchase order, transactions in these should be reconciled and finalized first. This is because these modules generate transactions that are posted to other modules within Sage 300. Once you have locked the fiscal period for the operations modules, then you can move on to the finance modules. Reconcile and finalize, then lock the AR and AP modules next, followed by bank services. The general ledger should be the last module that you lock. Before locking a module, including the general ledger, ensure that all batches for that period have been posted. It's best to lock or unlock fiscal periods when no other user is accessing Sage 300. This is because any changes that you make will only take effect after you have saved it. To launch the fiscal calendar, in Sage 300, click on Common Services, then double-click on Fiscal Calendar. In the fiscal calendar, the modules that you use appear in the rows on the left, while fiscal periods and their start and end dates are shown in columns at the top. First, check the fiscal year. This will affect the fiscal periods that you would want to lock or unlock. Lock All will lock every module and every fiscal period. Double-click on this to lock the modules and periods for this fiscal year. Lock Row is for locking all fiscal periods for a selected module. Double-click on this to lock the module for all fiscal periods. In this example, we have locked the Accounts Payable module for all the fiscal periods in 2020. Lock Columns is for locking a fiscal period for all the modules that you have. As with Lock Rows, double-click on this to lock all modules for the selected fiscal period. If you just want to lock a single module for one fiscal period, double-click in the relevant cell. In this example, we are locking Accounts Receivable for period 1. When ready, click on Save for the changes you made to take effect. When you lock a fiscal period, the caption changes to Unlock. When you lock all, lock columns, or lock rows, the caption in the affected rows and columns changes to Unlock. To unlock all modules for all fiscal periods, double-click on Unlock All. Unlock Row will unlock a module over all fiscal periods. While Unlock Columns will open up all modules for the selected fiscal period. To unlock just one module for one fiscal period, simply double-click in the corresponding cell. Don't forget to save the changes you made before closing out. That concludes our tutorial on how to lock and unlock fiscal periods in Sage 300. Do keep in mind the flow for locking modules that we walked through earlier in this tutorial. Before locking a module, make sure all batches have been posted. Also, remember to ensure that all other users are signed out of Sage 300 before you lock or unlock Fiscal periods,